Want to get legs like Ronaldo? Then these are the exercises you need to do. Stick around until the end for a bonus too. Hi, I'm Nick from Unstoppabl.com. So, Cristiano Ronaldo's legs are pretty impressive. His thigh circumference is 61.7 centimeters. He can run 25 meters in 3.61 seconds. That's 0.3 of a second slower than a professional sprinter. He can jump a massive 78 centimeters, which is higher than the average NBA player. And he pushes off the ground with 5 times the force of gravity. That's similar to what an astronaut experiences during takeoff. In other words, he's a total machine. If you want to see him in action, I've included a link to his documentary, Tested to Limit, in the description below. What does Cristiano Ronaldo's leg workout look like? Let's get straight into it. His workout looks like this. The first exercise is the back squat. Few leg exercises are better than the barbell back squat for building leg strength and power. So for this exercise, you're going to do 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Stand with your feet parallel and a comfortable distance apart. Weight evenly distributed on both legs. Hold the bar with both hands, keeping your elbows directly below your wrists. Once you've got the bar off the rack, keep your chest up, bend at your knees, then the hips to lower your bum down towards the ground. Go as low as you can with control. Ideally, your hips should go below your knees. Keeping your heels on the ground, push up back to the start position. The second exercise is the deadlift. Deadlifts are a great lower body exercise for building strength and power. The deadlift will strengthen your hamstrings and your glute muscles. Hamstrings are one of the most commonly injured muscles in running, so this exercise is a must. For you taller guys out there, you might want to grab a trap bar for this exercise. This will keep your back straighter throughout the exercise and prevent injury. Again, for this one, it's 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Start standing with your toes under the bar. Lean over, bend your knees and take hold of the bar with your hands a little wider than your knees, and your hands should be wrapped over the bar. Push your chest out, keep your back straight and engage your core muscles. Pushing through your heels, keep your back straight and your chest pushed out. Lift the bar and extend your hips forward until you're standing upright. Then drop or slowly lower the bar back to the floor. If your goal is to build muscle, you want more time under tension, and you should slowly lower the bar back down to the floor. Exercise 3 is a single leg press. Your legs should feel pretty worked by now. If you have any problems doing the back squat, you can do this as an alternative. It will take the pressure off your lower back. This exercise is great for ironing out muscle imbalances side to side. For this exercise, it's 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Adjust the bottom position of the machine and seat. Plant one foot on the platform, slightly off from the center, depending on which leg you choose to start with. Grasp the handles, keep your back pushed back flush into the seat with your chest up, looking straight ahead. Drive through the heel of your foot, extend your hip and knee and push upward. One thing here, do not lock your knee out. Return to the starting position without fully returning the weight back to the stack, and then repeat. The next exercise to build strong, powerful legs is the leg extension. This works the bit of the quad muscle that's on show when you're in your shorts and looks a bit like a teardrop. If you're looking to twist and change direction fast like Ronaldo, this is for you. For this exercise, you'll be doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Sit on the machine and line your knees up with the pivot point. Put one leg under the padding and leave the other second leg out to the side so you don't get tempted to engage it in the lift. Extend at the knee to straighten your working leg. Lower the pad back down until the weight is nearly almost touching the rest of the stack. Then repeat this for the 10 to 12 reps and then switch legs. If you're training for strength, lift heavier. If you're training to increase power, reduce the weight and lift the weight more quickly. Next is box jumps. This exercise often gets overlooked, but it's one of the best exercises for increasing your leg power. This is a go-to exercise for footballers, sprinters, and rugby players. If you're new to the box jump, start off with both legs, then progress to a single leg box jump. This exercise is progressive, so start off with a lower height box, and as you progress, you can move to a higher box. For this exercise, you want to be doing 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Stand tall, look straight ahead with your feet shoulder width apart at a comfortable distance from the box. Quickly bend into a quarter squat, swing your arms back, then swing them forward and explode up off the ground. Don't stick your landing and make a loud noise. Instead, think about the way a cat lands when they jump onto something. Do the same. You should try and land this quietly. Pause and hold the position at the top of the jump to decrease your injury risk too. So depending on the height of the box, you want to go back into a kneeling position when you get off the box to make it easier rather than just jumping down. The pause when finishing the box jump is really important too. It challenges your quadriceps and your hamstrings to work eccentrically. What does that mean for you? Faster muscle gains, lower risk of getting injured, and better control. This is one of the reasons CR7 can change direction quickly. He has a lot of eccentric strength and power in his legs. Here's another exercise that often gets overlooked in leg workouts, the single leg glute bridge. A vital part of Ronaldo's workout is glute training. The glutes are the powerhouse muscles for running fast. They're the anchor for your entire pelvis too. If your pelvis rotates forward, you probably have weak glutes. You'll find the quadriceps and hamstring muscles are working overtime to compensate, which can increase your chance of injury, so getting your glutes fired up and working is an important part of your leg workout. workout. Now for this one, it's 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Lie down on a mat, face up. Bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor with your heels underneath your knees. Bring one foot up so you can work one glute at a time. Push through the heel that's on the ground, lifting your hips up to the point where there is a straight line from your chest to your knee. Squeeze your butt at the top of the movement, lower until your butt is almost touching the ground, and then lift up again. Keep your hips aligned throughout the whole movement. So the last exercise of your workout is the Romanian deadlift, or RDL. If you've ever pulled a hamstring during a run, you'll know how painful it can be. Footballers are plagued with hamstring injuries. 12% of all injuries in football involve hamstrings. How does Ronaldo stop this from happening? The Romanian deadlift. So for this exercise, do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Start standing with your toes under the bar. Lean over and take hold of the bar with your hands a little wider than your knees. Push your chest out and keep your back straight. With your knees nearly straight, keeping your back straight and chest pushed out, lift the bar and thrust your hips forward until you're in a standing upright position. Keep your back straight and chest pushed out. Lower the bar in a controlled manner until you feel a stretch in the back of your legs. Then pull the bar back up to the start position. Football players don't dedicate a whole day doing just legs, and you should neither. They train their legs more often with less volume. So guys, if you want legs that look and perform like Ronaldo's, you should be doing back squats, deadlifts, leg extensions, box jumps, single leg glute bridges, and Romanian deadlifts. You should vary heavier weights with lighter weights so you can optimize for strength and for power. You should also train your legs more than once a week, which reduces muscle soreness, risk of injury, and means you can build legs like Ronaldo quicker. Okay, so as promised, you stuck with us until the end of the video, so here's a quick bonus for you. We've put all the exercises we talked about today into a training program in our Unstoppabl app, so you haven't got to go searching through YouTube when you're at the gym. There are videos of each exercise along with the reps and sets that you need. It's free, there's no credit card needed whatsoever. Just click on the link in the description and you can get set up now.